Hello, I've recently been asked to create a short video on how to book your OET exam. Now, there are certain things I can do and certain things I can't do because I'm not actually going to create the account, but I can tell you what to do until you get there. So you should visit occupationalenglishtest.org and choose book a test. You see big here on green. Now, before you actually start booking a test, which means choose the country, choose the city, choose the venue, choose the type of exam you want to pass, OET on computer or OET on paper. Before you actually do this, all those things, there are certain things you need to know. First of all, the dates, okay? So here in this table, you have when you can pass the exam, and then you have the period of time when you can book your exam, and then when the results are going to be published. Before you actually start booking, you will need a digital passport photo, and there are some guidelines here. Okay, it needs to be and look like this and not like this. Then some type of ID. Now, I've had cases with students whose passports had expired. You can still go with a passport to the exam, but make sure you also have another form of ID with picture so they can know who you are, for example, a driver's license. You also need your credit card or payment details, and of course, to read all the terms and conditions and test regulations and agree with them. So once you gather everything, you have an idea about the date when you want to pass the exam, then you go and choose the country, okay? Okay, so let's take it from the beginning. So country. Now I'm actually going to choose, let's say, Coventry. Now, I can see that there are no centers in Coventry, but there are some centers nearby. And you can also check what type of exam they have. Some test centers have OET on computer, some OET on paper, some only do medicine and nursing, some do all the other professions. So you have to think about that. I'm going to create another video on how to choose or which one to choose, OET on computer or OET on paper. So after you decide on the location, you book. Now, this is where I can't help you anymore at this point, but what you should do, because it should be your first time here, yeah, you should press register. So when you register, you include all your information. You also need your passport, the photo, the card details, and everything else that they require from you. You fill in with all the information, you send all those things to them online, okay? You don't have to send anything by post. And then you make the payment. The final step, of course, is going to be the payment. Now, I can't go with you through these because I can't introduce my personal information. However, if you encounter any problem, just send us a message and we'll try to help you as much as we can, because we are not actually allowed to use your information to book tests for you and so on and so forth. So this is what you should do.